Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. Yeah, my brain went back to hyperfixation because of the recent, or went back to hyperfixating on Genshin again because Natline's coming out soon. August 28th. Hey, Natline's coming out. Fucking finally. Bro, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Natline. Have you seen the Okay, we can geek out about it as we do quests. I only have a little bit of time today, unfortunately. So it's a very short stream today, and I'm very sorry about that. Hopefully Thursday will be a bit of a regular normal stream. But yeah, we're still unpacking, so we gotta do some last minute unpacking things. While I have people to help me before people go back to being sick. I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. So we're gonna be playing Genshin today. We're gonna be specifically finishing Faruzan's Hangout quest because that's all I have time for today, unfortunately. Uh, and we've been meaning to do that. We've been needing to switch. Uh, Fucking Hermes. We've been meaning to switch. Do things for finish Faruzan's quest, Hangout story stuff. So yeah. Uh, I'm gonna keep the music on for while we do quests because I haven't done my daily quest yet and we need to do that. So yeah. Gonna transition. Come on. There we go. Uh I'm gonna take it out of studio mode so I can actually see. I'm gonna turn the game audio on for you guys. Alright. Let's do this. Where are my quests today? Ooh, my quests are on Leeway. Ooh. Also, if you recognize any of these songs, you're either a fellow nerd or definitely not at all a weeb. Either way, I appreciate you all. I should watch Blue Exorcist again. I tried to look at. Apparently, it's off Netflix now, which I'm a little sad about because that's where I watched it and I fucking loved it. But I should really watch it again. Where? This way? Aha, surprise! Surprise, bitches! I'm here!
Like the show.
I'm fucking here! Also, okay, so I tried doing what is it? The quest thing? The stage shit? I tried that out. I really need to build characters. Like, I really need to build characters. I,
Make my escape.
that is just, it's making me, like, I see that, and it's making me want to give my account even more to Icy. Because Icy actually likes building things, and I do not have time. Well, it's not that I don't have time. And, oh, whoops. I do not have time, unfortunately, and as well as I'm like, my brain does not have the patience to simply sit down and grind for that long to help build characters. I'm tempted to make a couple parties being like, okay, so these are the characters that I want built to help Icy, like, narrow down characters of what to focus on.
Make my escape.
The only reason why I haven't given Icy yet is because I don't fully trust anyone with personal information on the internet. And that includes uh the people that I'm pretty close to, or that I would consider I am closest to in certain communities. Hiya!
Nice and spicy. Let the show begin.
I mean, like, take that as you will. I feel like Icy wouldn't do anything bad. I mean, unless they start singing Hey There, Delilah, and get my account somewhat possessed somehow. Which could be a good or bad thing depending on the luck they give me, but... knowing my luck, it's about to... it would be, like, counterbalanced almost. I don't know why I was able to get Siege Wing so quickly. And let alone a C3 Siege Wing. I got a C3 Siege Wing. I think it's C3. No, I think it's C2. Or is it C3? I can't remember.
Out of the frying pan.
Into the fire!
Oh,
What the fuck?
life goes on.
Pixel Cat, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. Oh god. Look at all these numbers. Look at my brain is losing its mind. Don't mind me.
Ninjutsu.
Come on.
Make my ski.
There we go.
Make my ski.
Gimme. Also playing Genshin right now? Hell yeah. Bro, I'm so excited for it. Okay, ADHD meds are slowly kicking in. Slowly but surely, they're kicking in. But my brain is just like, Natland? Natland I'm excited for, okay. We're getting our first Geo Chibi. We're getting our first Geo child. Let's fucking... I'm so excited for her. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Like, hell yeah. Okay, this is how much I like playing as the chibi characters. Or not just... I guess not just the chibi characters. I guess just, like, the characters that I tend to play as I generally like. My partner sent me a photo the other day of Walmart selling, like, Genshin stickers, I think is what they were. I was able to... I cannot explain this. Instantly, as soon as I saw the photo, I was able to pick out Chi-Chi. I saw Chi-Chi, I was like, Chi-Chi. It's not like she was, like, very obvious as well. Like, she was in the far back corner, kind of hiding behind the other stickers. I don't know how I spotted her. It's a fucking miracle. It's a fucking miracle. That was so fast. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Calm down. My guy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
You're toast. Okay,
Wheel of life.
there we go. I'm messing up all my rotations. Get over here, you two. You missed my attack, you motherfucker. Come on. There you go. Hell yeah. Alright, and now we just have the actual Leo. Ooh,
Make my escape.
just forgot something. Oh, there was nothing? There was nothing in the crate. This is a travesty. It's so sad. How could there be nothing in the crates? Pomegranate lips. Such a good song. I love Derivacat. Derivacat is such a good artist. Alright. I'm not down for it. Husband of Hotel right now. Especially that song. Stay Gone is a good song, but I don't feel like listening to Husband Hotel right now. It's too musically. I say as earlier in stream we listened to Epic the musical song, but Epic hits different. Epic just hits different. I don't know what it is. Consider it I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll find out what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna stay here now. Okie dokie. You're more than welcome to stay and chill. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I'm going to vibe this way. Oh, no, we're just gonna go back here, just real quick. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Epic the Musical just hits different. You know? You know what I mean? Something about Epic just hits different. It doesn't hit like most other musicals would. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Is this what I'm doing? Oh god, am I fighting this guy? Am I fighting this guy? I might be. Oh god, why? That is not what I meant to do.
Let's dance.
Oh god. Bro, I need you down here, please. My guy. How did I not get hit? My guy is not coming down here. How did I not get hit by that? There we go, finally. Ah. What is okay. Okay. There we go.
Go. Oh. Open
There we go.
Okay. Tricks.
Fuck you, finally.
Ow!
I'm about to pass out. Gotta dash.
My god, you can't just go up to the air. Ow! My feelings. What the fuck? Come on, come on.
Wow.
Ah, Chi-Chi. Oh, my child. How
Rise.
dare you?
Nice and spicy.
There's his child. I also love that they made. I keep thinking about this every time I see Chi-Chi now. Is they made buff Chi-Chi canon. They made buff Chi-Chi canon. Buff Chi-Chi is canon to Genshin lore. And I fucking love that.
Watch that.
Chi-Chi is buff as hell.
Ninjutsu. Wheel of life.
Chi-Chi carried Chow all the way on her own back. And I'm so proud of her. There we go. Okay. Buff Chi-Chi is canon. Random stop. Unanimous. Type of device. Now we just need, what is it? Buff Yao Yao? We need a buff Yao Yao. Sayu is already buff on her own terms. Sayu's already buff in her own terms. I think Siege Wing is kind of buff in a sense. Trying to think. Siege Wing is kind of unseen Razor. You mean the Wolf Boy? What do you want with the Wolf Boy?
Thank you for complete.
You're out for blood. My brain is just all over the place this morning. I swear I took ADHD meds. I swear I took my medication. Which, reminder, for those who haven't taken their medication yet, go take your medication. If you have any, and if you need to. What am I doing? I'm trying to press Alt. It's not working. What am I doing? I'm doing something. I'm doing things. Boop. Okay. What are we doing Farazan today? Alright, where were we at with her? Aren't we walking? Would you let me do it first? Of love. Let's see what this mill path is. Talk to Kale. Alright, time to go talk to Kale. And time to turn off the music. I'll turn the music on for, what is it? Apparently not. Never mind.
What now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at Parties DI. I feel for Madame Farazan, but I still want to ask her to come with us. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't have the time to help Master. What should I do?
Cry.
Aw.
Help her resolve her problem.
Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with. But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons.
I can stay and help Frozone.
Huh? Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly.
Yay!
And then she can go see Master. So if I also stay and help...
I see.
still sounds kinda scary.
Let's observe the situation first.
Okay then. I'm counting on you.
You sound hesitant to count on me. To be fair, I would be too. I should... Oh,
I have to teach students from Haravatat, or owe Kasharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
damn.
I think I can sympathize with them.
Damn!
Farazan,
Girl, jeez,
the
calm
traveler
down.
said that she can stay and help you.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the traveler is. You
Oh.
were the one who taught Azara a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you?
I specialize in solving problems.
Is that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with.
I love the heart
Now,
meter, by the way,
Should I
and then it
apply to
just
teach a course
doesn't,
with Haravatat,
it doesn't mean
or join
anything.
the collaborative project that Kasharawar is proposing?
Like half the time, it doesn't go down.
Honestly, I don't want to choose either of them.
L. Let's hear what the collaborative project is about.
I don't know if Tainari's told you about this before, but while my research involves learning about ruins and the mechanisms within them, I don't belong to Kasharawar, which
Oh?
specializes in researching mechanisms, nor am I in Spontamod, which
Kasharawar.
specializes in researching energy flow. Instead, I'm part of Haravatat, which specializes in languages and scripts.
Harabatat. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I know that my partner, like, they've made their own like straight up their own languages for like world building shit. It's impressive. It's so cool. Like half the stuff they come up with, I'm just so impressed by. I'm like, how do you even think of this? How? I don't understand. He only said that you're a senior researcher in the field of mechanisms. You don't belong to... Okay,
She has been invited to Kasharawar multiple
Kasharawar?
times to continue her research,
Sounds
but
like a
she's
fun word to
rejected them
say.
each time.
Just listen to how they introduce themselves.
these
In the
notes.
future, Kasharawar will be the only Darshan with the ability to research mechanisms. There's no such thing as
Damn.
exclusivity in knowledge.
I was about to say, that's like
Besides,
pretty...
The current Kasharawar is more concerned about how mechanisms can be used in everyday life, while my research involves textual analysis of ruins.
That sounds like pretty self-congratulatory on their part. Damn,
If
alright
they're
then.
trying to use the collaborative project as an excuse to have me reconsider again,
No, that's not it. The request this time is from Akara Crafts.
Crafts?
The
like arts and
representative of
crafts.
Kasharawar recommended you to them, Madame Farazan.
Oh.
In truth, she told me that it's because she respects you a lot.
Aw.
oh, respect?
Being good to the elders is always a good
my.
thing. Respect.
Putting aside my ideological differences with Kasharawar, I
Mm-hmm.
suppose I must acknowledge this attitude of theirs. At the very least, they're bounds above those decrepit Haravatat fools.
Damn. It wouldn't hurt to hear them out.
Yeah, Akara Crafts is a pretty nice shop.
I want to do some crafts now.
Hmm.
I got so
Since
many
both of
crafts I
you
already
feel
need
as
to work
such,
on, though.
I shall first hear this proposal.
In summary, Akara Crafts wants to design a series of early learning toys that will cultivate curiosity and learning in children.
Puzzle toys. Give them an Rubik's Cube.
Early learning toys. Interesting.
Give them an
The
Rubik's
academia
Cube and
agreed to
give
work with them
them...
because they hope that these toys can help children
puzzles.
become excellent researchers in the future.
True. The current academia is in need of some new blood. If the children
New.
start learning now, Perhaps I can find some talented students in a few years.
Ooh.
Madam Farazan, you still haven't found any students?
Wait, what?
Anise, Kasharawar's representative, should be staying in the inn at Port Ormos. If you want more details, you can find her there.
Okie dokie.
Port Ormos? Now there's a place I haven't been to in a long time.
It's so
I
pretty.
wonder how much it's changed.
I probably can't join you since Port Ormos is a little far from here. I should probably go back and report to Master, and then review today's homework.
No worries. Go do your homework, Kale. Once I'm done with everything here, I'll head over to Pardistii.
I can help out.
Thank you. Why, I'd
Like, what
even
do
call
I
this a
say?
rare chance for a curious researcher like myself to observe the legendary traveler up close.
Ooh. I'm being observed, apparently. Okay, now we will turn on the music. Because I do like the music for Genshin. There we go. Go to Port Ormos. Alright, where are we going for Port Ormos? Okay, we're going up there. Meow. Meow. Where? Oh, Miss Farzan! I'm here! I'm ready to do the research, the searching of reach.
Madam Farazan! Oh, it's really you. Did you change your mind?
All right, calm down. Let me be clear. I'm still not all that
Turns
interested
invincible.
in Kasharawar. I'm just here to see how the project is going. After all, you're here as representatives of the academia in this collaboration. The reputation of all research is at stake here, so I will not simply stand by should mistakes get made.
Either way, it's good that you were willing to come. Now, we've given Akara Crafts many ideas over the past couple of days. However, their owner thinks that our designs are too complicated, which will drive production costs too far up.
I mean,
And
that's a fair.
expected.
That's fair.
Students who have never had to deal with budgetary constraints probably don't understand how important it is to keep costs low.
Well, not just
How
that.
enviable.
Well, not just that, but also then keeping them also affordable for other people, and just keeping within a budget. Just because it's low doesn't mean it's still not in a budget. Did you get funding for research? By any chance, has it been difficult for you to get funding for your research?
If you join the Kasharawar, your budget
Kasharawar?
will be as big as you want it to be. I guarantee it.
That's enough. I will not repeat myself. Take me to Akara Crafts owner first, if you please.
Okay.
All right. He's usually at the slope up ahead recruiting volunteers
Again,
to test out
making
his
a
toys.
Rubik's Cube.
Let's just head over.
Get all the different pretty colors. They're smart. They can figure out how to make a Rubik's Cube. Isn't that like their entire thing? Is that they're smart researchers? Okay, so it's that way. I'm on the right track. Alright, where... Oh, it is that way. Oh, I was right. Now, will I actually land there, though, is the question. I think I will. There's a man. Hello, good sir. You are not injured. That is not a head wrap.
Momdu, the one
Like,
I recommended
bandage
is
head
here.
wrap.
Oh, so you're, Madam Farazan?
See.
Yes, that's me.
Ah, wonderful. We
Wonderful.
haven't been able to make any progress on our
Wunderbar.
collaboration recently.
Oh?
We've made many suggestions, but Miss Anise thought that those ideas were too simple and wouldn't be effective in training the mind.
These early
Huh.
learning toys are meant to help the academia train future researchers, after all. If they're too simple, then how are they any different from regular toys?
I mean, I guess
But
it's
if they're too
true.
complicated, not only will they be expensive to produce considering our production capabilities, but they won't have much broad appeal to Sumeru's children either.
That is also
So the
true.
design can't be too complicated, but it can't be too easy to play with either.
Exactly.
I
And
remember
a
that in
Rubik's
your notes.
Cube.
Many contraptions have managed to fulfill complex functions despite using simple parts. Maybe we can do something similar with these early learning toys.
What is the chances that we're actually going to just end up making something like an Rubik's Cube or like, some sort of like, I can't think of anything other than a Rubik's Cube because that's all that I grew up knowing that the smart kids liked. And I feel like that's such a basic smart toy as well, but think of like some sort of like a puzzle toy kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Like, why do I feel like that's what we're going to end up doing?
The contraptions in my notes. I didn't create those. I simply took the contraptions in the ruins apart and analyzed them. But now that you mention it, the ruins
Did
did
you say
have things like
wunderbar?
that.
I said
Do you
wunderbar.
have a pen, paper, and scissors? I'll
Wunderbar.
make a paper prototype.
Yes.
You have an
Kind of.
idea already? I suppose I should have expected as much of a respected academia senior researcher. We do have
I don't know
those.
if I
Yes,
said something like wunderbar.
please, help yourself.
That's German. Yeah. I don't speak a lot of German, if
Oh,
any. It's
you're
just
done
a couple
already?
random words here and there. That's like most languages. Oh, that toy. That's actually a really simple toy. How did I guess that?
Let me explain. These 3 thick lines represent 3 poles. These paper strips of varying lengths represent rings of different sizes.
I'm German, that's why.
They can be
Oh,
slotted
okay.
onto the poles and stacked up like a tower.
Yeah,
Well, that is easier to
I have
make
a
than I expected.
bit of
So,
German
how is this
heritage,
gameplay?
so I get random words
very
thrown
simple
at
as
me
well.
here and there.
You just need to
Not
shift
often,
the
but
tower
randomly.
from this pole to another pole.
Isn't this a little too simple? Even by the standards of
I don't
an
think
early
that's
learning
too
toy, I
simple.
mean.
Of course.
It's teaching
when moving
organization
each ring,
skills.
The paper strips in this case, you must follow one rule. You can only move one ring at a time, and you can't place a bigger ring on top of a smaller one. It's like building a tower. The rings in the 3
Well, that's
poles
2
must be
rules.
stacked from big to small.
No, wait, that's 2
I named
rules.
this toy.
That's 2 rules. 1 rule. You can only move 1 ring at a time. And as soon as you add the "and," that's the second rule. Only move 1 ring at a time, and you can't. Okay, that makes it nearly impossible unless you take it off the fucking thing. Pagoda stack.
Pagoda stack.
Pagoda. I can read. I know words. Kind of, maybe. Who knows?
That sounds way too simple. Even I feel like it's missing something.
Give it a try
missing
and
the
you'll find out
mom.
if it's simple or not. I heard from our niece that you find volunteers to try out the toys, right? Why don't we do the same for this game?
It's such a simple toy. There's no need to...
Mamdu, let's just do as she says.
Huh?
The elders know best, okay?
Okay, then.
The elders tend to know best. Sometimes. Not as of late,
And that's how you play this game. You can
but
all
sometimes
give
they
it a try.
do.
Let's see who's able to move the tower to another pole in the smallest number of steps.
You called everyone here for such a simple toy?
It doesn't look
Wow.
like it'll take that many steps.
Come on, we all promised to help Mr. Mamdu test out the new toys. He said he'd give us new Genius Invocation TCG cards.
I like this kid's priorities. It's like, do I want to test out these toys? Or do I really want to test out these toys? Or do I just want new cool cards? And I'm definitely not stalling for those who might be adults. Don't worry. I'm definitely not stalling. Also, hi people who are into ads. I hope you're having a good time zone. And if you are out of ads, I hope you are also having a good time zone. No matter what, I just hope you're having a good time zone. School year is about to start and it's about to be crazy. At least for me it is. I'm excited though. I'm excited for the new school year. Trying to think. Thinking is hard. Thinking is my brain's like start yeah, you know, like that. Brain kind of working somewhat sometimes. All the time? No, not in the slightest. ADHD, however, no, that is working fine. Hello, Ed viewers, welcome back. These kids don't want to test the new toy, but this kid has his priorities straight for wanting Genius Invocation cards as his reward, which is very fair. So they were lured by the promise of a different toy.
Ugh, fine.
Lured by the promise
Let's
of
get this over and
cards.
done with so we can head back and play cards.
Damn, kid really doesn't want to do that.
Done.
That's
It
a
took me 19 steps.
damn good for you, kid.
Huh? It took me over 20 steps.
I only needed 18 steps.
And he thought it
Not
was so
bad.
simple.
Looks like you're all familiar with the rules now. Then let's increase the difficulty. The next tower will be 5 layers tall. Now then, give it a shot.
Yep, that's simple.
Wait, there's more?
Of course there's more.
Well, since we're already here, why don't we just give it a try?
I thought he wasn't having
An extra
fun.
layer shouldn't make it that much harder, right?
I thought they weren't good. Didn't want it. Didn't want to play with this toy. I thought that's what was going on
What's
here.
going on? I've already moved over 30 steps, but I'm still not done yet.
I'm almost done. Looks like I'm the faster one this time.
Done! It took me 35 steps.
Damn, good for you,
What?
kid.
How?
This pagoda stack toy is pretty fun to play with.
This kid's a genius. Invocation.
Good.
TCG.
We'll try it one final time. This time, we'll add 2 more layers, making 7 layers in total.
Ooh.
Momdu, we've still got quite a few paper strips here. Why don't you give this a go as well?
Do you need that many steps for something this simple? Let me try.
Madam Faruzan, allow me to try it as well.
You were looking at it quite seriously just now. Are you starting
It
to
does-
understand the principles
It does actually
involved?
look kind of fun. I like doing
I-
puzzles like that, so.
Think so?
If you want to test out your hypothesis, you'll just have to play and find out.
Got it.
Ah, we don't have enough paper strips left for you, Traveler.
Aw.
However,
You're not gonna
by
let-
the looks of
I
things,
can't do it?
you
It's not
seem
gonna
to
let
have the
me?
game figured out.
Somewhat.
Why don't you guess what the lowest number of steps needed to solve a 7-layer pagoda stack is?
7-layer pagoda stack? My brain is trying to do quick math. The math is not mathing. The chalkboard is blank. I got the first mood. I would need to see the. Okay. So we're just trying to get to over to the other side? That's not hard though. Wait, that's not hard. I can do that. Oh, never mind. I can't do that. That's not that simple. No, wait, it is that simple. No, it's not. Okay, I feel like 127 might be good, but 108 sounds pretty good as well. I think 136 would just be too much. 100 feels like too little. I'm going 127.
Oh, color me impressed. You figured it out so quickly.
I didn't really.
Let's see how well they do then.
Was I completely correct then? I don't math, so I don't know.
Small ring,
I'm not sure.
then the big one won't be able to go on top of it. Oh, this is going to take more steps than I expected.
I've lost count of how many steps I've taken. Can I restart?
This got a lot harder.
I want to play this with this toy now.
I solved it! Madam Faruzan, it takes 127 steps in total.
How did I know?
That many? But there are only 7 layers.
For every extra layer in the pagoda stack, the move order you need to consider becomes much more complex, and the number of steps required will at least double.
More accurately, it will require double the steps, plus 1 each time. You did well. You didn't underestimate the principles behind it just because it's an early learning toy. The complexity of any given contraption isn't determined by the number of parts it has. The way the parts interact and the rules behind how it operates are important too.
Oh, I see. No wonder you emphasized in your notes that no contraption should ever be underestimated.
I see. So even a simple toy can become complex with the right set of rules.
I feel like
That's
that's a
The rules
pretty
used for
obvious
pagoda
thing, though,
stack are
but-
the simplest kind when it comes to ancient contraption making techniques. I could spend some time picking out all those machines that do something similar and write you a reference book.
damn.
Once
Okay.
that happens, you can give the volunteers the reference book and paper prototypes and find out which toy is the most popular.
Do you have any other toys?
Yeah, when can we play with them?
I thought these
in
kids
about 2
didn't
days
want
or
those
so, I think.
toys.
Niece, if you're free, can you help me with the illustrations for the reference book?
Of course.
I would love to
I'd be
play
honored.
with.
2 days should be enough for us to find more volunteers. Then we can organize a huge conference here, at
Ooh.
which we can announce which toy we'll be making.
Should I come back in 2 days then?
You'd be most welcome. We need more people to get a healthy range of opinions. The more, the merrier.
Okie dokie.
Thank you for coming here with me today. I'll walk back with you.
I love that my complete guess was correct. Like, I had no idea what, I had no idea what it was. I was just making up some bullshit, if I'm completely honest. I was just completely making shit up, just hoping for the best. I, like, started with one, with the first move, and I was like, I
I'll
can't
be
get
going
past
then.
that.
Say hi to Tainari and Kale for me if you can. Once everything here is settled, I'll make my way over to Pardistii as quickly as I can.
So, about Kashiwara.
You want to ask why I'm unwilling to join them?
Yes. Yes.
Putting aside the fact
Why
that
do you
they're
not
too
like
full
them?
of themselves, I actually
Which
have
is
no issue
true.
with their research methodologies and approach. After all, knowledge is either right or wrong. Superiority and inferiority do not come into the conversation. All researchers are just doing their best to shed light on the unknown in their respective fields of expertise. No matter what corner of the unknown they shed light on, it's a step forward for us all.
Then why do you refuse to join them?
Because I believe wholeheartedly in that principle.
Okay.
Even if the others call my research useless, as long as the knowledge I gain from it is accurate, it could become useful in the future.
That's fair.
In the end, useful and useless are concepts that shouldn't be used to evaluate knowledge. When I first started deciphering ancient documents, I didn't think about how it'd be useful to Kasharawar. That's why there's no need for me to join them to do useful research. I'd rather stay in Haravatat. It's much more
Oh.
convenient for me to access the materials I need for my research here.
Alright. That's fair.
Still, the funding that Kasharawar has offered me is so hard to get in Haravatat. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia.
About the collaborative project, do you have any ideas?
Oh, I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anissa's help, 2 days will be enough for our work.
Okay.
However, I'm still undecided as to the style of the reference book's text and illustrations.
Try to be accurate. Try to keep it simple and fun. I feel like keeping it simple. This is a children's toy. I feel like keeping it simple and fun might be the best way to go about that.
You're right. If no one understands the reference book, it doesn't matter how detailed it is.
Exactly.
It's better to make it simpler and fun so that children will be interested in the subject.
Exactly.
It'll also make it easier for me to recruit students in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No
I'll
problem.
take your opinion into account.
Okay.
See you in 2 days.
Okie dokie. I guess we time travel for 2 days. 1, 2. Wow, time really sure does fly by. We're already almost at it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Hello? Back up to the conference I go. Whee! Hello?
Oh, you're here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
Oh, okay.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
Oh, hell yeah.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all. Let's see what the academia shall say about it this time.
The grand and lively event gets underway.
And if we activate this little mechanism just like that, a Sumeru rose will appear at the top of the cane.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. I thought it came out of thin air. It's amazing!
If the mechanism was bigger, you could make a rabbit appear, right?
Then you can't use a cane. Could you switch it out with a hat or something?
Are they talking about magic tricks? Oh, they're teaching the magic
Let's
tricks.
look at the
Hell
next
yeah.
page. If you fold an origami bird like this, it'll fly further and more stably.
Whoa.
Ooh,
You can make a mechanism using just a piece of paper?
yeah.
The principles at play are even more important than the parts that make up a mechanism.
This is true.
These are pretty cool. I'm tempted to try them out.
Yeah, I
I'm
want
not
these
that
toys.
interested in toys, but if they'll be beneficial for children's development.
Everyone, we have paper prototypes and craft materials that you can use to make your own toys. Come try them out.
This is such a well-prepared event. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I want to give it a go.
We want to play too!
It's fine. We have a lot of paper
I wanna
prototypes and craft materials. All feedback is also welcomed.
I want to play. Let me play. The popular and lively event continues.
Oh, my origami bird flew further this time.
Professor Farazan, how can I make mine fly further?
Ahem.
Follow the
Just
instructions.
madam will do. Maybe in the future, you may indeed get the chance to call me Professor.
Aww.
You may wish to pay attention to these few details. Here, for example. All right, try it again.
Wow! It really did fly farther!
That was really fast. That kid really
Madam
improved it
Farazan,
fast.
will
Goddamn.
we learn origami at the academia?
Of course you will. If you become a researcher, you can explore any field you like to your heart's content.
So
In the future,
origami
if you
can be
want,
researched?
You can even become one of my students.
Ooh.
But
I'd
Mom and
love to be your
Dad said
student.
that there are 6 darshans in the academia. Wait, was it 7? Which darshan teaches about mechanisms in origami?
Your mom.
Well, in this case, it wouldn't be Haravatat.
I know. We need to choose Kasharawar.
Kashara war war war.
I want to attend Kasharawar in the future and fold even better origami birds.
I want to make even more awesome mechanisms!
Actually, the other Darshans do have their own specialties too. For example, Haravatat specializes in... Pay attention, children. Children.
It looks like these early learning toys are a success. However, looks like recruiting students might be an issue.
How did this happen?
What
But
if
you got
we
them
end up in a darshan we don't like? Does that mean that we won't get to learn about the things we do
I think you have to
like?
pick your darshan.
No, that won't happen. Take me, for example. I'm a researcher from Haravatat, but I research mechanisms. See? The only person able to restrict your curiosity as a researcher is you.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Not really.
Fair enough.
Huh. It's all right. You still have a long road ahead of you. Now, do you want to learn about some other machines? Let me tell you a story about pressure-based mechanisms and elemental monuments.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, what? Did I hear that correctly? A creepy crawly got into a cooking pot? How did I guess that correctly on the first try, by the way? I'm still impressed that I was able to get that correctly. Like, damn, alright. Oh. I'll take the key. Oh, we're in Hangouts. Okay. Let's see, where are you? I guess we still have barbers that we need to do as well. Potential students. We have 2 more. I guess, isn't today Farzan's birthday, if I remember correctly? I think I remember getting a letter. Leave Port Ormos. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the one where it's like not
I'll
a
be
success.
going then. Say hi to Anise.
Yes,
We
tell me
haven't
about
had
Anise.
much time to get to know each other, but she seems like a good kid. She's able to calmly figure out the basic principles behind something without being influenced by others.
Oh, good for
I'll
her.
do my best to teach her over the next few days. Still, how much she learns will really depend on her.
Why do you take her? Why don't you take her on as a student?
Well, her interest lies in the application of mechanisms. I do have some old knowledge to share,
Mm-hmm.
but if we think about the future, it's easier for her to learn the things she's interested in if she stays in Kasharawar. My research into mechanisms
Sorry.
is, in a sense, a side effect of my research into
I'm
ancient
sorry.
texts.
I didn't think
If
that
she
would be that
becomes
loud.
my student to learn how to make modern contraptions, it wouldn't benefit either of us in the long run.
That's fair.
However,
see.
if she develops an interest in deciphering ancient texts over these
There's a
next 2
skip button.
days, that would change things. If I successfully poach a student, those young punks at Haravatat will have one less reason to cut my budget. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the Academy. Oh, I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anissa's help.
Try to be accurate and detailed.
You're right. Explanations are a core part of early developments, too. By using detailed and accurate illustrations, we can impart knowledge more effectively.
Yes,
It
but
would also make it easier for me to recruit students. Thank you. I'll take your opinion into account.
I'm sorry
See you
about the
in 2
cup.
days.
I'm sorry about the cup, by the way. I'm very, very sorry about the cup, by the way. I did not think that would be too super loud. I set it down and I just see the mic audio just spike to red at the very top. I'm like, oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry that it was so loud. See, this teacup is empty now, so I'm just probably gonna put it on the ground. Mudge. What? What pudgy Mudge? Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Paige looks pissed about something. She wants my tea. She wants the teacup. Head to the conference. Paige wants the teacup.
Oh, you're here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all. Let's see what the Academia shall say about it this time.
She sounds so enthusiastic, which I like. The grand event is lively.
To
Lively
sum
another
up,
way.
the 24 forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms were used in various ruins. All
God
right,
damn.
let's go to the next page. Now, I'll explain the base layer design of elemental monuments.
How did things turn out like this? I feel like I'm in class.
Are we done yet? Oh, I'm falling asleep.
I feel you,
I
kid.
don't understand any of it at all.
Oh, kid's already sleeping.
Are these really toys?
They sound a bit too dangerous to buy for children.
Too dangerous. Oh, but the adventure.
Well, we've prepared paper prototypes for everyone. If you're interested in the mechanisms Madame Farazan's talked about, you're more than welcome to try them out.
Oh, this is no fun. Can I try another toy?
I want to go home and play Genius Invocation TCG.
Oh, the kid's asleep.
Forget it. I don't think anyone would be interested.
I should go home and take care of my children.
The launch event ends on a note.
How did
on a
this
rough note.
happen? Forget about getting opinions from others. No one even wanted to stay and try them out.
I'm sorry. I think we miscalculated.
I must apologize too.
No, you simply gave suggestions. I was the one who decided to follow through. Anise, too, was only following my instructions.
Aww.
I will
I'm
find a way to
sorry.
make up for this error. Please, give me some time. I'll write another reference book.
Excuse me, but are you the one who wrote this reference book?
Mm-hmm. She was.
Yes. Who are you?
Ah, you're that man mountain who was in the crowd just now.
Man Mountain.
Do I stand out that much? Well, I guess I don't look like someone who'd have anything to do with toys. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kamal, the branch master of
I was
Sumeru's
about to say, I think we've
Adventurers
reached,
Guild.
we've talked to him
What's
before.
the branch master doing here? Were you looking for us, or did something happen?
I came to Port Ormos to visit some old friends. On the way over, I saw the booklet you were handing out, so I came to take a look. Can you print a few more copies of this booklet and sell them to the Adventurers Guild? Also, could you make full-fledged models of those paper prototypes and sell them to us as well?
What does the Adventurers Guild want with these toys?
You may see them as toys, but to adventurers who need to deal with all sorts of machines and contraptions within ancient ruins, this booklet is a true treasure. We have many members who can't read, so books are of little use to them. What they know of handling mechanisms has been learned solely through word of mouth.
Damn.
Even if the academia granted public access to all their books, there are people who can't use them.
No, that's fair.
Ah, and our booklet is practically all pictures.
Well, it is designed for children.
It might be a bit too difficult for children, but it's perfect for adventurers. Also, those paper strips, you called them paper prototypes? If you can make wooden versions for demonstration purposes, even the most illiterate person would be able to follow along and understand. If we can supply a model set for each branch, and if each adventurer carries a booklet with them, then ruin exploration will become much safer.
You really think so? I mean, yes. I always knew it. Knowledge will always be needed, one way or another.
Making models of contraptions for the Adventurers Guild? To be honest, that sounds like a good avenue to explore to me.
It does to me too. Will there be an issue with the academia?
We'll probably have to send in a separate application, but it shouldn't be an issue.
Well, that's good. That's
After
something
all,
at least.
this concerns safety during the exploration of ruins. It's a problem that the academia is actually trying to address as well.
Okay.
Then let's cut to the chase and discuss the details of our first order. The amount we're
Okey-dokey.
offering to pay in advance is this much.
Okay, so Farzan is easily won over by money. Knowledge is wealth. All knowledge will find its use. Alrighty. I think I have time for like one more, maybe. Hello, Farzan. Alright, and which one? Okay, time to decide.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
I love the Sumeru music. I do have to say, I really like the Fontaine music. Hearing the Natlan music, I think that one's gonna be the best soundtrack. Best part of the Genshin soundtrack. I'm calling it now. I bet it's gonna be the best part of the soundtrack.
Make my escape.
It already feels like it's going to be just from the things that we've heard. Hello, Tenari!
You're back!
Ah, how was your journey through the desert?
Keep Tam in the secret. You tell everyone the partial truth.
So, Madame Farazan has some other things to settle. Alright. And to think that Raid was doing all those things on the sly. It's good that you all got out of that situation in one piece.
Madame Farazan will be able to repair Carcado when she gets back, won't she?
Currently, only Farzan and I know about Tamimi. I should let Farzan decide whether to tell the others about Tamimi. Wait, one day. Okay. I waited a day. I'll be waiting a day. Hell yeah. It's already been an hour, goddamn. Thank you for those who've been sticking around for the whole
back.
hour. I very much appreciate it.
Is there to be no welcoming party?
Madame Farzan, we're over here.
That's more like it. Now, here are some components I brought back from the desert. Switch these out with the ones Karkata is using right now, and it'll be back in ship shape.
Yay!
So this is a relic of an ancient civilization. Unbelievable. Thankfully, it didn't end up in Raid's unscrupulous hands.
Unscrupulous, huh? Sounds like you already told them what happened.
I told them about the archaeological. I told them about Reed. I told them about the archaeological team.
Is that so? Thank you. We will talk about everything else later.
Okay.
It's nothing. I've already given all the evidence we have against Raid to the Academia.
Ooh.
They're going to be very busy. Too busy to bother us, I'd wager. I'll start repairing Karkata then. Kale, can you help me out? Of course!
After some repairs, Karkata springs back to life. Hi, Tainari. Talk to Farazan. Where is Farazan? Farazan, oh, Miss Elder of mine, where are you? Oh, there you are. Hacha!
Ah, you're here. Thank you for keeping Tamimi a secret.
You don't plan on telling them?
If I tell them about Tamimi, will they still feel happy for Karkata? Even if we could convince them to accept the components, they'll probably still feel bad about it.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
want my past to affect people in the present. That applies to both me and other people.
You don't have to shoulder this all. You don't have to shoulder all this alone. Maybe you'll feel better if you share it with the rest. Don't have to
It's
shoulder
fine.
it all alone.
I'm used to this. I
Don't
once
say
believed that
that.
I'd never hear from my old friends and family ever again.
Aww.
Even their faces are getting hazier in my memories. However, I could remember them clearly again after reading the letter Tamimi handed to me and learning that they'd never given up on me.
Aww.
That's more than enough. I'd be disappointing them if I let myself fall into a slump because of this. Neither my teacher nor my mother would have wanted to see me like that. Besides, you're lending a listening ear to me now, aren't you?
I guess that's
Oh.
true.
Pardees DI looks pretty scenic at night. Will you take a stroll with me?
It would be my pleasure. My pleasure to
Once
stroll with
Karkata's
you.
condition stabilizes, I'll find a chance to tell Tainari and Kale about all that.
Okay,
But for now, just help me keep the secret.
got it.
Thank you. Whether it's 100 years ago or now, I have people who worry about me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I suppose I should consider myself quite fortunate. The only time when I felt otherwise was when I had just returned to Sumeru. No one came to check up on me then.
Aww. Welcome home, Farazan.
Yeah, I'm home.
Aww. Welcome back, Farazan. Where once she was adrift on the sea of time, she has found her home shore once again. Aww. Aww. Oh, Farazan. Aww. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Damn, alright. Really didn't have much to play through for Farazan, I guess. I think I am going to end here, unfortunately. That's all I really had planned, and I got stuff I need to do today, unfortunately. Sorry. Well, I'll wait for the ads. I'll wait for ads to be finished. I'm hoping that next time, eventually, what we could do, if I give Icy, so my main mod, Icy, they're super great, super cool, highly recommend. They're great. They love Genshin and they like building characters. If I give them my account with certain characters to build, I'm not sure. My brain is farting. My brain is not here. It's trying to be here, but it's not really. But yeah, maybe we'll be able to finish Noelle's quest, because I know that I can't do the fighting portion, unfortunately. My characters just literally aren't built well enough to. Which is a little sad, but you know what, it is what it is. He is what it is. But yeah, welcome back, viewers. Unfortunately, we will be ending here. We'll be ending here pretty soon. Actually, not pretty soon. We'll actually be ending it now, unfortunately. Do. Boop. Yeah. Let's see. Who can we raid? Raid. Following. Echoes through my head. Well, let's see. Who is live? Let's see. Will you reside? Bands. A good friend and fellow rat Bands is currently streaming FNAF World. So I'm gonna send you over there. Yeah. With that, I hope y'all have a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. And I hope you all have a wonderful time zone, wherever it may be. And yeah, that's all for me. See you all next stream. Adios, amigos.